You weren't able to get a hold of Derek.
He was in my face all night, and now he's unreachable.
I just talked to him.
Has he found Haley?
No, he put out an APB on Arlene and Haley, and he's got all the men he can spare working on the case.
I don't understand what's happening. Why would Arlene shoot Vanessa?
Yeah, well, we don't know that's what happened, for sure.
Who else would have done it?
We won't know anything for sure until Vanessa regains consciousness.
She's still out?
They've just taken her into surgery. They don't know that she's going to make it. Palmer's upstairs in the waiting room.
She's going to make it. And she's going to tell us what Arlene did with Haley.
Well, Haley's gone, but I'm not sure she was kidnapped.
David, our mother has one chance at survival. You're it. You have to operate.
No, Leo. I can't be the one to operate on our mother.
You want her to die, that's why. If she does, I swear to God, I will come after you. I will kill you with my bare hands.
Enough.
David, I don't give a damn what Vanessa's done to you or to me. None of it matters now. She's our mother. She gave us life. You cannot let her die, please.
Leo, let him go.
No! No! Promise me, David, please.
Son, you're not going to accomplish anything this way.
Save her. Please. Save her. Promise me.
David, won't you reconsider your decision not to operate on Vanessa?
David, Heineman is willing to perform this procedure, but this surgery is your area of expertise. It's not his.
You took an oath when you became a doctor.
Right, Joe, that's right. I took an oath. First, do no harm.
Can we talk in private?
Dixie, I don't think that's such a good
I
idea.
wasn't asking you, Jack. I don't understand. Why won't you operate on Vanessa?
It's not that I won't, Dixie. I can't.
Why? What's stopping you?
My father's finger on the trigger of the gun when Vanessa goaded him into killing himself. My scalpel slicing through Vanessa's heart. Palmer's right. I hate my mother too much to want to save her.
I don't believe that.
I'm dedicated to saving lives. But I have this fear that when they roll my mother into that OR and I see her and I start to operate, that all these feelings, these memories will come back and they'll guide my hands. And all this pain that's been stored up, these wounds, they'll be reopened again with every slice that I make. Because she shattered my life when I was too young to defend myself. That boy and I have never forgiven her. And he's going to be there, Dixie, right there at my side, at that operating table, begging me to even the score. For us. For my father. I mean, this is the chance that we've been waiting for. But Dixie, God help me. I can't take that chance.
Look, I understand how you feel about Vanessa, okay? And I know why you're afraid. I do, but you can't let your feelings stop you from doing what you know is right.
I'm just not as sure about this as you are, Dixie.
Look, you have never let the character or the morality of your patient stop you. In the past, because it's life. Every life is sacred, and that's your job, to preserve life the way you preserved mine.
Yeah, but the difference is, Dixie, I love you.
And you love your mother.
No.
You may not know it, but you do. Please, use your gift to save her. I believe in you, David. I believe in you with all my heart.
Hello? Chad, listen, it's me. Jake? What's up?
Just hold on a second.
Joe tells me that you still refuse to operate on your mother. If it's because of my indictment earlier, I apologize. Joe says you're my only hope, so would you please save my wife?
I won't promise anything, but I'll do what I can.
I hate to ask you to cut the ski trip short with the boys, but you have to come back to Pine Valley ASAP.
Why? What's the emergency?
It's Dixie. She needs you.
That was so lovely. How you doing?
So the great god David Hayward is condescending to operate on his mother. Where's Mateo?
Oh, he went to take a phone call. He never came back.
Hey, Dr. J. How long before we hear anything?
Well, the surgery could take several hours.
Several hours. God, I'm gonna crawl out of my skin.
Hey, we didn't get dinner in New York. Maybe we should hit the cafeteria for the dinner.
I can't eat.
Well, a bowl of soup? Makes you feel better, I promise.
All right.
Hey, I'm going home. Will you tell Leah that, actually, never mind.
I should run home and get some of Vanessa's things. You know how she hates to be seen without her makeup.
Look, I'll go to the Valley Inn and I'll pack a bag. Don't you worry about Vanessa, okay? David's gonna take very good care of her.
You promise me that, Dixie? This woman's a match for me. I don't want to lose her.
Excuse me a minute. Jake? Jake? Hey,
Listen, I got work to do.
come on. I know why you're avoiding me. It's because I came here with David.
Well, Dix, I'm sorry to interrupt your cozy country retreat.
Look, I know how hard this must be for you and Joe. I do. But I know how much you love Tad.
This just isn't about our feelings for Tad, Dix. You're part of our family. We thought you were. You loved Tad. You turned his whole life around. Now you're with David? Did you sleep with this guy? I mean, you run out to sleepy country cottages with him? What the hell's happened to you, Dix?
I'd love to know the answer to that one.
You know,
Well, I gotta go. I hate to see you lose what you had with Tad.
Me too.
Liza, my private life is not up for grabs.
That's not what I hear. In fact, I hear you're cheating on Tad, which means you can't sit in judgment of me anymore.
Go away.
You know, all these years you've been calling me a whore and a home wrecker. I think it's time I should be allowed to throw a few stones.
Your opinion means nothing to me.
Well, neither does your husband's, obviously. You know, Tad is my friend. I care about him. When you shared with me that you kissed David, I thought, sure, everybody's allowed to make a few mistakes. But now what? What is this, a full-blown affair?
You don't know anything about it.
Are you getting a divorce?
I don't know what's going to happen.
I hope you work it out. Simpler that way.
You know, Tad and I have a lot of problems, starting with the fact that he slept with you.
Oh, what? Did it take you 45 seconds to jump back up on that pedestal?
You know, I don't need your advice, Liza, or your sarcasm. You were always coming in between me and Tad.
Well, wait a minute. Let me understand this. You trash your wedding vows, and all of a sudden it's my fault? Funny, I don't recall pushing you into bed with David Hayward.
Liza, Marianne just called. Colby's awake. She's crying for you.
I was just leaving.
I have to wait for word on Vanessa. I'll walk you to the car.
Joe, what is taking so long?
Just try and be patient, Palmer. We should be hearing something shortly.
Can I bring you something else, Leo?
Stomach pump? Was that super brake fluid?
We can play the candy machine.
I'm okay, thank you.
Who are you looking for?
Greenlee. I wanted to apologize about giving her a hard time earlier when she called about Vanessa. I thought she was scamming me again.
Well, it looks like she left. You can call her later.
I guess.
Oh, David. How is she?
I was able to remove the bullet and repair the damaged aorta.
Is she gonna be all right?
It's too soon to make that call. The next 48 hours are going to be critical.
I want to see her.
So do I. Family only. Everyone else is going to have to wait until she's stronger. Palmer, Leo, come with me. I'll walk you to recovery.
Go on, Leo. I'll catch up with you later.
Okay. Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
I could only do it because of you, Dixie. I couldn't have made it through this night without you. On the next All My Children.
Sorry you had to find out like this.
What exactly am I finding out?